It's the 4th of July and it's usually filled with a bunch of monkey bullshit. We celebrate Independence Day when many people weren't independent whatsoever, when a lot of African Americans were still enslaved. So it's important that we actually label it more appropriately here at Monkey Bullshit and say, Happy Promise Unfulfilled Day. Yes, it's hashtag PU Day. I want to take this time out to leave just a little message. Maybe it may turn into a little rant here at Monkey Bullshit. It's it's important that people know that I'm a libertarian. And I say that because it's always assumed, due to my melanin most likely, and maybe also me going after fundamental norms, that I'm a liberal or that I'm a Democrat or that they're one and the same. People may also think that because I say I'm a libertarian, that now that means I have to support all of these different notions and ideas and whatever. To be a libertarian is to be simply a free thinker. I know that my liberty depends on the liberty of other people. That if there are some of us who are not free, if there are some of us who are being oppressed, then we're all being oppressed. It does not mean don't simply tread on me. It means don't fucking tread on any American citizen, be that our government, our institutions of corporations, or our institutions of religion, or whatever institution or system that may be in play. It should not tread on any American citizen. Now, that means any American citizen innocent until proven guilty. See, it's that part that is very important. Now, I also want to take this time to say that I don't believe that people are inherently evil because they may be less melanated or because they are melanated. I think all human beings are emotional and shit happens. That's something important to say here. But one, I want you to know that the point of monkey bullshit is to go after the hypocrisy. And the reason why we should go after hypocrisy is because this nation was founded on something called reason. Thomas Paine, which was one of the founding architects of this nation, he was a man of reason. He wrote The Age of Reason. He also wrote Common Sense. These men were of the Enlightenment. It's in that enlightenment that they begin to recognize that a lot of the norms that they had accepted, a lot of the historical and theological assumptions that had been accepted were monkey bullshit. These men were the founders of monkey bullshit. They called hypocrisy on the king. They called hypocrisy on the notion of inherent good, right? Royalty is white supremacy. And so they wanted to develop a system that would make it so the people, the citizens, would be the government, not an institution of religion, not an institution of money, not an institution of monarchy. They tried to build a system of where if there were informed citizens, then the best ideas could truly come up and be promoted. And as we've held to those principles at times, that's happened. But here, in this moment, all these hundreds of years later, we find ourselves at a crossroads. We find ourselves at a place of where hypocrisy reigns supreme. When morality is pushed aside simply for religious symbology. Holding a Bible trumps behaving in love. A man could walk across this great nation's capital using military force to remove American citizens so that he could hold up a Bible in front of a church and have Christians defend him and that action. There is nothing reasonable, there is nothing moral, there is nothing just about that simple act. And yet, we find ourselves incapable of knowing that was something wrong to do. The entire Republican Party stands behind an individual and not American citizens. This is a very tragic time for this nation. This is truly a defining moment. If we can't see the left as human beings and the right as human beings, if we can't see white people and black people as human beings and having a valid perspective to be heard, then yes, we are about to become Rome and fall all into the sea. And we deserve it because we're arguing over white supremacy. We're arguing over inherent good and inherent bad. BLM has a point to make. They're saying that they feel that their lives don't matter. We are saying we feel our lives don't matter. In the face of that, what we're hearing is all lives matter. Meaning that you're not listening to us say that we don't feel that within this American society, within its institutions, within our own government, we don't feel our lives are valued. Now, again, if your answer has to be all lives matter, meaning that you're not listening, then fuck you too. What this nation was founded on, which again was reason, meaning that each side deserved to be heard. And yes, I agree. All lives do matter. Now, do you agree that Black lives matter? If not, then yes, fuck you too. I'm tired of accepting your monkey bullshit as political truth or political correctness or anti-political correctness. You're a bigot. You're closed-minded. You don't want to hear the other side. This is what it means to live in a nation where promises go unfulfilled. That's monkey bullshit.